What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Big P on the block. You already know how I rock. Back in this thangery with another bangery. You already know. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, be a part of this G Nation. It's a G Nation. If you win, use a G, my friend. But yeah, right now we're about to listen to Rob Parker go at it on Fox Sports Radio, talk about Brock Purdy. I'm gonna give my input on it. But the question of the weekend is: could Brock Purdy win without his superstar talent that he's accustomed to having? No Christian McCaffrey, he's out. No Debo Samuel, he's out. New report says no the tight end, I forget his name right now, but their tight end, George Kittle. George Kittle is supposedly out right now. And with him being Mr. Irrelevant and wondering, and everybody wondering, was is he a product of the Shanahan system because he's having all these great numbers and going to NFC Championship games and took the team to a Super Bowl, but most people feel like Jimmy G took the Niners to a Super Bowl. So, how much stock could you put into his? How much how much belief could you put into that? But let me let them go.
Rams, who were similarly banged up. They're down their top two receivers, Puka Nakua and Cooper Kupp. Mazunta. But Brock Purdy will be rolling in this Sunday, minus all-world running back Christian McCaffrey, minus all-pro wide receiver Debo Samuel, and according to multiple reports, likely to be without all-world tight end George Kittle. So Brock Purdy, the narrative.
So he's likely to be without. He's not ruled out yet. But remind you too, just for substance and just for clarity, the Rams, are missing Puka Nakua and Cooper Kupp. That's damn near the whole offense for the Rams. And the difference is that Matthew Stafford could take less talent and do something with it because he's proven. I believe he was a first rounder as well, Matthew Stafford, but he has all the arm talent, and you're gonna see what he makes with the best he can make with his team on Sunday. But I got the Rams in that game because I'm not a big believer in Brock Purdy. Sorry.
If it's been since he's been drafted, what can he do if he didn't have an all-star team around him? How is he going to respond when it's just him and a bunch of guys? We're about to find out real quick on Sunday.
And Kelvin, this is the burden that he carries, okay? When you're Mr. Irrelevant, when the team went to the Super Bowl without you, right, before you got there, and they already had a lot of success, people look at him, and despite the numbers and all the winning that he's done, he's a system quarterback that fits in. The system was already set up. You got all the weapons. What can you do for us when you don't have all that? That is a lot of times.
Exactly.
When you take a look at people and go, man, he only had 2 slices of bologna and no lettuce or mayonnaise, and he made some sandwich. Like, that is when you win people over. When you don't have.
And let's just for clarity, he still got Brandon Ayuk. George Kittle might play. It's not guaranteed that he's out. And Kyle Shanahan develops a running game. I don't care what running back now. With all world running backs, yeah, it look way much better. But man, them dudes, one thing they will have is a good running game. So he still has an all-pro wide receiver in Brandon Ayuk. Might have George Kittle, and he's still gonna have. I don't care if it's not the strongest running game. He will have a good running game. So there's no mistake, no needed to. It's not no excuses, shall I say? You're playing a depleted Rams team. You're coming off a loss to Sam Darnold in the Minnesota Vikings, who was out they without their second best receiver. And yeah, this is a make or break game for you.
Everything, and you're able to make things work and come together. And I still, to this day, don't believe people will ever. I don't care what contract they give them. I don't, because a lot of that just has to do with the quarterback and the timing of it. It's not based on really like what you've done. Mm-hmm. Dak hasn't won enough playoff games for him to get $60 million, but it's his time, and that's the going rate for quarterback. So that's why he got paid.
Hey man, everybody gonna get paid. Brock Purdy might get $65 million a year next year if he sign or whatever. Especially if he, you know, look or win a Super Bowl. It's no question in my mind he'll get 60+ million. That got paid off of two playoff wins in 8 years. Jordan Love got paid off. I won't say half the season, but mostly half of the season of good football and the playoff win. Tua Tagovailoa got paid. Trevor Lawrence got paid. So it's just, people. So you need a quarterback in this league to win. So you're going to pay the quarterback even if he's ranked top 10 or, you know, just above average. They're getting paid regardless. Baker Mayfield got paid. Not the biggest contract, but he got paid.
Paid for anything because they haven't done anything.
Right.
And in Brock Purdy's case, people will never buy into him fully until they win a Super Bowl. And until that, it'll always be, yeah, he had a nice day as a quarterback, but you know what? We had this great team, and we never won a Super Bowl.
The best thing about life, or the thing we should all aspire and hope we have, is time. And the reason I say that is, it don't matter, Rob Parker. Not does it. It don't matter as long as he has the time to continue to shut everybody up. So, remember Tom Brady was just a system quarterback? Remember that? It was that defense. It was
God, please, can we stop throwing Tom Brady out of there, man? Like, I'll get it. He's the GOAT. He did come from a similar background, but guess what? Everything that was said about Tom Brady, oh yeah, he wasn't the main reason of them first 3 Super Bowls that he won and got accounted for. He wasn't. Now, did he play a factor in it? Yes, but he wasn't the factor. Defense, special teams, not making mistakes. That's what got him those Super Bowls. Now, did he get better? Of course he got better. Did he win MVPs? Of course he won MVPs. He progressed, but just to say, keep throwing Tom Brady out there is blasphemy, man. Like, come on, man. Dude not even on his level. Brady is a 6'4", 6'5" quarterback. Had played out of Michigan and had to earn his ranks, man. Brock Purdy didn't even start. Wasn't even named the starter until Trey Lance. Trey Lance, the dude they traded 3 first-round picks, I believe, to get started over him. They said, "No, trade the guy." And then after that, Jimmy was the guy. And then after they ran out of quarterbacks, they're like, "Well, we got to put Purdy in." And you know what? Purdy did what he was supposed to do. He made a name for himself. He made it easy for them to leave Trey Lance. So credit to him for that. But people keep saying, "Oh, he's just was the Mr. Irrelevant last pick in the draft." Yes, for good reason. For a good reason. Put Purdy in any other system. Is he making it to NFC Championship games? Is he going to Super Bowls? Is he in the MVP? Does he have MVP votes? I think not. Put him in Carolina. Shit, put him in Arizona. Put him with the Browns.
He's a Mr. Irrelevant. I mean,
well, he literally almost was.
He was
What
not.
are you talking about? He was
He was
20-something picks difference. He was literally the 6th round pick. We make fun of his picture that's posted because he was skinny and looked out of shape. And we're like, no way, this guy's
Skinny?
an NFL pro.
He had a dad bod and he wasn't even having any kids.
That's what I mean. Looked like a dad bod. There's no way this guy is an NFL pro. And, look at him. He's lucky. Some people say that. Look at the system he's in. It's all Bill Belichick. It's all the defense. It's Adam Vinatieri saving him. And you know what he kept doing? He kept winning. Kept showing up. Kept winning.
Did he keep winning those 9 years that they didn't win?
He did keep winning. He didn't win a Super Bowl, but he kept winning.
But
so Brock Purdy, all he has to do
has Brock Purdy won anything yet?
No. Can he get some time?
He's had time.
And what has he done? The NFC Championship and a Super Bowl.
They haven't won.
The same thing Jimmy Garoppolo did. Literally. NFC Championship and a Super Bowl. Did he win the Super Bowl? No. Why? Because he wasn't a better quarterback.
What though?
NFC Championship and the Super Bowl the last pick of the draft.
Did they do that before he got there?
Where is Jim Jones when I need him? Balling! You telling me if I'm the last pick of anything and I've gone to an NFC Championship game, I've gone to a Super Bowl,
but they
and
had
by
done
all
that
accounts,
before he got there is my.
That's the thing. They let it. Oh, you telling me if I was the last pick in the draft? You can't have it both ways. Yeah, you was the last pick in the draft. We'll give you your credit. Just like when they used to say when Dak was up to get paid, he was a 4th rounder and he was the number 1 seed, and man, he's the straw that stirs the drink. And y'all paid the money. Y'all paying average quarterbacks top money to get average results. Dak has never got out of the first round of the playoffs. Sorry. His 2 wins was against Tom Brady in his last year, and I forget the other one, but it was, I think, a injured Rams team or something like that. I can't keep using where these guys drafted. Oh, that's why he's so great. No. You can't have it both ways.
Point. I can't tell you about the who's and the what's in the black and white TV. I'm telling you what I did. On my clock, I went to the NFC Championship. I went to a Super Bowl. I'm about to get paid, and I agree. This is a moment for him to show them. This is where you step up and say, all right, maybe I won't have incredible numbers per se, but this is where I lead us to a victory. I lean on our defense a little bit. I lean on our running game a little bit. I lean on...
No, this is where you're supposed to show them, I'm going to make everybody around me better. That's what you show them. Not, I'm going to lean on this, I'm going to lean on that. No. If you that dude, which people want to pump him up and say he that dude, you make everybody around you better. Now, people take shots at Tom Brady, but for years he had took people out the stands and made them, not literally, but I'm just saying figuratively, like no-name receivers until he got Randy Moss, Wes Welker, Gronk. Those was his notable ones. Edelman, if you want to throw him in. But these dudes was, I think Edelman was a former college quarterback. Danny Amendola, same thing. Wes Welker was undersized, but he made the players around him better. Aaron Rodgers made players around him better. Mahomes last year, the talent he had around him, they were saying it was the worst receiving core in the league. He made players around him better. That's all we saying is the talent that's around Brock Purdy is making him better, or can he make the talent that's not so good better? That's all we saying. I ain't even about to let the whole thing play. But that's the real question. Could he get it done without the best guys? Could he elevate the talents of others around him? I don't think so. And we're going to see Sunday. Because you're going to see Matthew Stafford that can elevate some no-name receivers and make them look all worldly. And you're probably going to see Brock Purdy mark it. It's going to be a 2-interception game for sure. 2 interception game for sure. But I'm out.